Time now for a look at your health as we dig a little deeper here. It's one of the byproducts of winter, you could say, those chapped lips. And sometimes chapstick simply isn't enough. So joining me now to talk about the causes and treatments is Dr. Mitchel Goldman from UCSD.
Good to be here.
Always good to see you. Happy New Year.
And you too.
All right, and now we're in the midst of winter and here comes a storm. So let's talk causes of chapped lips. Is it simply the weather?
It really isn't. Of course, licking your lips, #1 worst thing to do, because every time you lick your lips and you think it's getting moist, it actually dries it out, and the saliva on your mouth can also irritate it. Interestingly, a lot of kissing, so I don't know how much mistletoe people had, but a lot of heavy kissing will also make it worse. And then more importantly, there are various vitamin deficiencies. Deficiencies of vitamins A, B, and C can cause a problem, as well as iron deficiency anemia, so zinc deficiency. So there are various types of dietary reasons for your lips getting dry.
And I find it interesting you also listed lipstick allergic reaction, because I think there have been times that I've used something and I think this feels like it's drying out my lips.
Absolutely. If you think that a new lipstick with a really cool color that you're using is actually making it worse, it probably is. So be easy on the lipstick. Now, there are a number of different products that you can use to try to moisten your lips. And besides getting a really good diet, we have some of the products here. Now, one of the old favorites is just something like Vaseline, or we have the Aquaphor healing ointment, which is really good. It hydrates the lips, and you're not going to walk around with really greasy lips, but it hydrates them and will heal even the worst chapped lips.
Maybe put it on at night before you go to bed or something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then there's some other lip plumpers. We've spoken a little bit about this Aven product and the Skin Medica TNS product. They'll actually plump your lips by hydrating them. Color Science also has a good one. So there's a few different lip plumpers which will also give our lips some volume.
And a range of prices, which is also good because you don't need to spend a lot. But say none of these are working for you. Is that an indication maybe there's something a little more serious going on?
Kathleen, it is, because besides chapped lips, it can also be lip cancer. Now, we get here in Southern California, when it's not so cold, we get a lot of ultraviolet rays. So just like you can get skin cancer, you can get lip cancer as well. Now, lip cancer is actually really important because unlike regular skin cancer, which is very easily treatable and curable, if you have cancer of the lip, you have an 18%, so almost a 1 in 5% chance that it's going to go internal and require radiation therapy and large surgical procedures. So we have to be careful.
And is the only safeguard against that is the lip sunscreens that you see sold?
Absolutely. And chapped lips and other ones that have a 15, that'll get it done as well. Now, one other thing we didn't talk about, and that's what people call perleche, or it's this redness that occurs on the sides of the mouth, and it can even crack and bleed. That's usually from a few causes. One, of course, nutritional deficiencies. And then when you're lying in bed at night, sometimes the saliva, you don't think you drool, but you do, it gets down into this crease. And so what we do is we actually can plump this up, and we have a before and after picture that shows before, when you have these creases that we call marionette lines, and then after we put in a filler like Restylane or Juvederm, we can actually get rid of that trough. And so the saliva that you drool at night doesn't get in there. Now, why is saliva bad? Because it has enzymes and yeast in it, everything that's in your mouth. And if that irritates you in here, it can cause a really big problem.
Well, the after picture was impressive. She should be smiling. Well, thank you. Who knew is what I have to say about this segment. I would have just grabbed the chapstick. Thank you so much.
Good to be here.
And good to have him back for 2013.